Alright guys, so yesterday I will give you guys a percent. Questions like yesterday would be like 23% is, what is 23% of 50 or something like that. So, but today I want you guys to give me the percent. So let me take the instructions out. The way we're gonna do this, I have 70.6 is what percent of 155? Yante. Thank you. Alright, so 70.6 is what percent of 155? What I'm going to do, I called you, my bad, John. So, once again, the way we do this, I'm going to go 70.6 divided by, right? In this case, I'm going to divide 70.6 divided by 155. I'm going to use a calculator. Let me write down the first four decimal places. There's going to be more than four. Let me write down the first four decimal places. So 70.6 divided by 155, I get 0.4554. So 0.4554. Once again, there's more than four. I just wrote the first four. And then here, from a decimal to percent, I have to move the decimal 2 places to the right. So from decimal 2%, 2 places to the right. Since my last number, I'm going to round it to one decimal place. Since my second decimal place is small, right, 4 is small, I'm going to ignore it. So I'm going to call this 45.5%. If this 4 was bigger, like 5 or more, then I would have called it 45.6. That's why I wrote 4 decimal numbers, because this one tells me if I go 0.5 or 0.6. That's all we did. Let's take a look at question number 2. What percent of 96.8 is 57? This case, let me go 57 divided by 96.8. Once again, let me use my calculator. I'm going to only write the first 4 numbers. So 57 divided by 96.8, I get 0.5888. So I get 0.5888. Move the decimal 2 places to the right. Because this number is big, I'm going to change that to 9. So I'm going to write this as 58.9%. Once again, I write 4 decimal numbers because this one tells me whether I round it up or not. So 58.9. If you notice, for the first question, I put the first number on top, 70.6. But if you notice, the second question, I put the 57, which was the second number. You might ask yourself, well, how do I know which one is it, the first one or the second one? The 2 numbers up here, one of them has an is, and then the other one has an of. The is what goes on top. So see how question number 2, 57 is the is, that's why I put that one on top. The is goes on top. Let me take a look at question number 3. Once again, when I'm going to remember, there's going to be is over of. The is what goes on the top. Here for number 3, what percent of 121.8 is 43? So the is goes on top, so I'm going to write 43 divided by 121.8. Once again, the one that comes with the is what goes on top. So let me divide this. 43 divided by 121.8, and I get 0.3530. Move it 2 places to the right, and I'm going to call this 35.3%. Now, let me skip a few questions. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at number 13. 132.8 is what percent of 92? I know the is goes on top, so I have 132.8 divided by 92. Once again, the is what goes on top. So let me go 132.8 divided by 92. The decimal that I get is 1.44. Let's see, 1.4434. I have to move the decimal 2 places to the right. The last four is too small, so I'm gonna call this 144.3%. If my decimal number, it has like a 1 point something, this is gonna be 100 and something percent. Right? All we're doing is move the decimal 2 places to the right. All right. Any questions? No? We're good. Just remember on your fraction, the is goes on top, the of goes at the bottom. Once again, no questions? Let me take roll really quick.